2016 celebrates 70 years of Honda. It was in 1946 that Mr. Honda opened or formed the Honda Technical Research Institute, a very grand sounding name which was effectively a shed and equipment and a couple of employees. Hopefully you'll have had a chance to browse through the section on the right here. This is the 1950s Dreams and Benleys. These early Hondas were never exported out of Japan. Mr. Honda made them to cure what was effectively a dire problem post-war Japan, i.e. appalling roads and no public transport. So it was really made for solving that problem. And he was just one manufacturer of something like 100 in Japan, struggling for survival in the 50s. But he was by far probably one of the most innovative at that time. Much of the rest of the collection came from one dealer in the US, Bob Logue Motorsports, who started as a Honda dealer in 1975, and every time he took a trade-in, if it was low mileage and clean, he kept it for his own collection. So he built, over the years, he built up a bigger and bigger collection of very low miles, original bikes. Wind forward to 2013, when I first met him, he said that he was selling the whole business to another guy because that area in Williamsport, Pennsylvania is rich in fracking, and this new owner just wanted to sell ATVs or specialise in selling ATVs to contractors for the fracking, and he was ready to sell the business. The new owner said he wanted the space, not these old relics, so he said, did you want to buy the whole lot? So I said, yeah, okay. So that was something like 120 bikes in total, which we shipped over in 5 40-foot containers. I've been asked many times if the building was on fire, which bike would I take out? It would be the blue Bentley J over there. That bike, even though it wasn't a success, is so packed full of innovation. It's a monoshock bike. First of all, monoshock, nobody had ever heard of monoshock back then. The engine is only attached to the swing arm, not attached to the frame at all. So if you rock the frame backwards and forwards, the engine doesn't move. Now, the theory was because engines back then vibrated an awful lot, the selling point was that the rider was going to be completely insulated from the vibrating engine, which worked well in that respect, but unfortunately carburetors were very crude and roads were very, very rough in Japan. And every time the bike went over a bump, the little carburetor got shaken up and caused the bike to stall. So for a fledgling company, having all these riders running around and the bikes honking out was not a great time for Honda, and it nearly proved fatal. So they quickly brought out a new version with shock absorbers on the back. One of my favourite sayings of Mr. Honda: success is 1% that's left after 99% of what you call failure. So finally, I'd like to thank all the people that made this collection possible. Charlie Ridgen, both builder and the project manager. Roger Hetzel, who project managed the display, the information, everything you see laid out here. Sue Watling, responsible for a lot of the artwork of the wall frieze, etc. And David Dew, who's not here, who is our PR manager, who put together a terrific day on Wednesday. We had Freddie Spencer here riding around on the little Cub F. We had James May breaking the little Cub F, which I'm happy to say is now repaired.